Goswami on the debate at 10. Powered by Reva University and Kitply. Co-powered by IIHM.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now time for the nation's sharpest opinion. And what are we supposed to make of it? When a keen aspirant for Prime Ministership, namely Mr. Nitish Kumar. Now we all know he's been trying to be Prime Minister for a very long time. Various routes. He's been Chief Minister. His Chief Ministership is under the control of Lalu and Tejaswi. He's not very comfortable today in Bihar, being Chief Minister of Bihar. So someone's put it in his mind that a better aspiration perhaps is to be Prime Minister of India, which is a thought that he has nursed for a very long time. And why not? Everybody has a right to have individual ambitions. And if Nitish Kumar wants to be Prime Minister of India, there is absolutely nothing wrong with it. Whether he can be is something else, another matter altogether. But Nitish Kumar's essential thinking is that he can be some kind of a consensus candidate. He believes that because the Congress party will not be supported, and because he is a non-threatening figure for all political parties and has seen friends on all sides of the political spectrum, he does believe that he might end up being a consensus prime ministerial candidate for a joint opposition. But that's not the point. The point is, today he says that the general election could happen sooner than May 2024. Specifically, he says, is it mandatory that would be only conducted next year? It could also take place early. Now, does Nitish Kumar say this because he knows something? Or is Nitish Kumar saying something because he apprehends something? Or is Nitish Kumar saying this ahead of the 23rd meeting of the joint opposition in Patna because he's giving some kind of an ultimatum? Is it some kind of messaging that he's giving out to other opposition leaders that, look here, don't keep meeting, don't take your time, decide now? What does Nitish Kumar know? Is it paranoia? Is it panic? Or is it the worry that the Modi government is delivering? Is he afraid of what Narendra Modi may announce? Is he afraid that the longer we wait, the longer the sequence of events may be in which the BJP may be able to put things together very well before 2024? For example, we just debated the Uniform Civil Code. Now, we know the majority of right-thinking people in this country, in fact, every right-thinking person in this country wants Uniform Civil Code. If the BJP pushes this, if the Law Commission moves well past its deadline very quickly, and then it's brought in the Lok Sabha, quickly passed through in the Rajya Sabha, then every other issue becomes immaterial, because the BJP can then go into the elections and say, we promised to remove 370, we did it. We promised there would be an Ayodhya temple, Ram temple in Ayodhya, we've done it. And we promised to bring in a uniform civil code, and a uniform civil code, here it is. If that happens to be the kind of a pre-election atmosphere in the country, it would put the BJP in a very strong position. Is that why Nitish Kumar is hoping, rather than predicting, that the next general election will be in 2023 and not 2024? What insider information does Nitish Kumar have? Ladies and gentlemen, as of now, the current NDA government can continue into the last week of May. The elections are likely to happen around the 16th, 17th of May, are the time when usually the results happen. And the next government will be sworn in the last week of May 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, if elections happen now, where do you stand? If elections happen now, who will you vote for? If elections happen now, will you put your faith in some kind of a khichdi government, coalition government? Or will you put your faith in Narendra Modi? As of now, it seems to be a pretty clear choice. But Nitish Kumar wants an election, it seems, this year. My question to you is, do you want an election this year as well? Ladies and gentlemen, let's debate.
Nitish Kumar is predicting early elections.
तो ये सब काम तो अब कर रहे हैं, तभी तो आप बता दिए हैं कि 2014 के जनवरी तक हो जाएगा। भाई 24 के जनवरी तक हम तो आग्रह करेंगे कि भाई आप तो कर दीजिएगा, अच्छी बात है। हम तो शुरू से कह रहे हैं कि और जल्दी करिए, जितना जल्दी करवा दीजिएगा उतना अच्छा है।
Yes, you heard that right. The Bihar Chief Minister is hinting at elections in 2023.
कौन चीज है, कब चुनाव होगा कोई जानता है जी? कोई जरूरी है कि अगले ही साल चुनाव होगा? कोई ठिकाना है कि और पहले ही चुनाव हो जाए? इसलिए जरा तेजी से कम मत करिए, समझ गए ना?
And it comes at a time when Nitish has had to postpone his grand opposition meeting with an increasingly thinning opposition. Sharad Pawar is likely to lead the charge to build a common minimum program. Nitish would be left high and dry. Is the pressure getting to Nitish Kumar?
वो 25 की बात कर रहे होंगे, क्योंकि जिस तरह से सरकार चल रही है उनको भी लग रहा है कि किसी भी दिन तेजस्वी उनको गिरा करके और अपने मुख्यमंत्री बन सकते हैं, इसी डर से उन्होंने अफसरों को कहा।
And should there be early elections, does the opposition stand a chance? Let's debate.
My first question tonight is to Satya Prakash Mishra, National Convener of the Nitish Vichar Manch, Mission 2024. And I welcome Shehzad Poonawala of the BJP, Subrashta, Karan Verma, Manish Barrier, earlier with the JDU, now political analyst Satya Prakash Mishra, Revolution Sridhar Reddy of the BRS, Brijmohan Srivastav, NCP, Mohammad Tausif Rahman, TMC, and Abbas Haider, Samajwadi Party. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Mishra, why does Nitish Kumar say, why does your leader say that the general elections of India could happen earlier, could happen in 2023? Why has he made that statement?
Yeah, Arnab Goswami, I hope you would remember one thing very clearly. I still remember you were the journalist with the Star News when the Vajpayee government preponed the election and it happened prior to its final date. So the way BJP is functioning, and it lost the election of Karnataka on hijab politics, Muslim reservation politics, and now for uniform civil code politics. So it may do anything out of fear that if preponing of election could get a win for the BJP. So there is a kind of apprehension and doubt over the politics of Bharatiya Janata Party, the way it is functioning. Nitish Kumar made an observation regarding that on the basis of his prior experience when he was the minister in the Atal Bihari Vajpayee government of the 2004 that lasted in 2004. So still you might understand that you were journalist those days with the Star News that happened. So there is doubt over that. Nitish Kumar expressed that. That's it.
No, but at that point of time the circumstances were different.
Circumstances were not different. The Vajpayee ji was suggested by those people who were in the power like Pramod ji, and now the Narendra Modi is also being suggested by the people of like Pramod ji. So it could happen. That was the doubt and that was an apprehension made observation by the Nitish Kumar ji. That's it. The situation is like that because they lost the Karnataka election on hijab politics and Muslim reservation politics. The nation is not waiting and awaiting for again the bipartisan politics created by the Bharatiya Janata Party, and you made an observation that uniform civil code. When the Kanyakumari to Kashmir is not very uniform on the basis of culture, there are 30 different kind of culture in India. Why you are promoting such kind of pathetic situation for uniform civil code? It could create a kind of thing which India cannot represent. India represent diverse culture. India represent diversity in unity.
I understand.
Unity in diversity.
No, I understand you well now. I understand this well. So, two things. So you will agree with me, and thank you for making an reference to my own early years as a political reporter. I remember correctly in my time, at that time in 2003, and we used to cover the BJP and the Congress, I would meet Pramod Mahajan. Pramod Mahajan, as you know, Satya Prakash Mishra, had predicted right then in 2003, Mr. Mishra, Elections happened in 2004, but the indications came from the government where Pramod Mahajan had gone on record in 2003, March, April, I don't remember exactly when, saying please prepare for early elections. No. So he had said, as you remember, Mr. Mishra, that prepare for early elections. That statement came from Pramod Mahajan. Where is such a statement now, Shehzad? There is no, has anyone in the government said prepare for early elections? Has Amit Shah said? Has JP Nadda said? Which central leader of the BJP has said prepare for early elections? It's only you who are saying.
There are symptoms of losing election by the BJP, and it will definitely lose Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan as well.
Now, may I come in, Arnab, since you've invoked my name? Arnab, first of all, on a very lighter note, Mr. Satya Prakash should immediately change it from Nitish Vichar Manch Mission 2024 to Mission 2023. Because according to his leader, whose Vichar is taking everywhere, including internationally, he is having elections in 2023. So how can it be Mission 2024? So Satya Prakash ji, first you amend your name, your organization's name. Now on a very serious note, Arnab, have you ever heard of a thing called that if you're apprehensive and scared, you advance the date of your examination? I can imagine that if people are scared, they will say, nahi, delay hone do. This is the first logic, that they are advancing it because they are scared. But let me tell you what is the truth of the situation. The truth of the situation is that Nitish ji has been told, and it's coming on a day when HAM party, the party of the Mahadalits, has left him, that his time is numbered. His time is due to leave the seat of chief ministership. So he wants international role before he leaves state politics, and therefore he is forcing the hands of everybody in this so-called Vipakshi Ekta ki jaldi jaldi mujhe bana do apna neta so that I can be removed with some dignity and grace. I am not kicked out by Mr. Tejasvi Yadav. So before I am relieved from this position, I must get a face of national importance. So to keep himself relevant, he is forcing the hands of his so-called allies that jaldi se mujhko ghoshit kar do, then I can leave with this position with some grace. So it is actually that Nitish Kumar is going to be asked to vacate the chief minister's seat in very close few days, and therefore he is creating a space for himself at national level by forcing the hands of all
very
of
good
these people.
script, very good script.
Shehzad, it is possible, right? Bharatiya Janata Dal party has become Bharat ko control karo party. So everything is possible, from CBI to ED, from everyone. BJP can control everything. So I won't be shocked if someone comes and declare in November, kya kar lenge aap? What can you do? You will be happy to say, okay, fine, let's do it, because Narendra Modi government doesn't want to give any chance to anyone to prepare for elections. So now if early election comes here,
no, but are you hoping for early elections?
You will be sitting in the same channel and saying, Bharat ke paise bach jayenge, we don't want to waste more money, and we want an early election at this date.
Tausif, I feel somewhere, and
may I just come to 10 seconds?
1 minute. I feel somewhere.
Arnab, I want to reply, Shehzad. Do you want an early election or you want more time?
Tausif, you seem to be wanting an early election. Are you ready for it? Is Brijmohan Srivastava ready for it?
Yes, we are ready.
Will Ajit Pawar work under Supriya Sule's leadership?
It's not in a hand.
Will Ajit Pawar work under Supriya Sule's leadership?
Can do anything in India except
because he want to tell the ruling party that the opposition is ready for the election.
Bharat ko control
Therefore he is saying this thing.
Modi. It doesn't belong to Mamata Banerjee
as of
or
now,
Rahul Gandhi or
we are ready. No issue.
No, you're saying you're ready. 1 minute. Can I? Tausif, 1 minute. Tausif, don't speak over Brijmohan.
Earlier
you are
we
saying,
used to hear Man Ki Baat, but it was always a jhoot ki baat.
Tausif, 1 minute. Brijmohan,
you are saying that
you are saying, can you not repeat yourself? I'll get Brijmohan.
Yes, Arnab ji,
you are saying that you are ready for it. You are saying you are ready for it. One question.
Yes, we are ready. Opposition is fully ready.
We have no
Therefore, Mr. Nitish Kumar has spoken this thing.
Do we have
if
any
you are ready for the early election, we are ready.
We don't have any right. Because if someone goes against Narendra Modi
otherwise,
the election will come and knock his door.
Election will held.
This is as simple as that.
Just 1 minute.
Even sometimes
I'm speaking to Brijmohan. Tausif, 1 second, please.
The constitution is working according to the constitution.
Tausif, the NCP spokesperson wants to speak. You are a TMC spokesperson. If an NCP spokesperson doesn't let a TMC spokesperson, who doesn't let an SP spokesperson, who doesn't let a BRS spokesperson, who doesn't let a BSP spokesperson speak on my debate, then how will you run the country, Baba?
I am telling you something.
How you are about to run the country.
Arnabji,
You
let-
for that
you
you
let
need
him
not
speak.
to worry.
Announce the elections.
No, Arnabji,
Nitish
we will
ji
run the
sees something
country.
is
There is
happening. That's why he
Putin.
must
There
be
is no
supporting
issue.
Okay,
this.
Brijmonji, on a serious note, on a very serious note, on a very serious note.
Arnabji, simply-
let me ask
Arnabji.
you, Brijmonji, please let me ask you this. Sharad Pawar is trying to set a time frame for a common minimum program. As we all know, the news
Very
is out
correct.
right now, and
Yes.
and he's trying to say let us announce a CMP before the 2024 elections. So probably Nitish Kumar and Sharad Pawar have an understanding that along with the CMP there should also be a common face. And since Sharad Pawar is not in the race, maybe Nitish Kumar is the face, and maybe that's his reason, that before the 23rd meeting, create a tempo, create a mahal. There's going to be an election. Let's not waste time. Let's decide who it is right now. Let's decide on me. I think that's the whole idea.
Just to fight against,
Arnabji, this very intention.
government,
This
we
is
have to
also
be
one of the
prepared.
possibility.
Tausif,
We have to get prepared.
Tausif, let Brijmon speak. Thank you. Yeah.
Arnabji, this is also possible that they just want to create an atmosphere that we are ready for the any time, any election before 24th or as per the scheduled program. So it's simply an indication that we are ready for any election, early election. It is not in panic. We are not in panic. It is not a paranoia. Simply we want to say that yes, we are ready. If the ruling party wants election early, okay, we will welcome. Otherwise, as per the schedule, we will fight the election. It is a very simple issue.
Or you want an election before the
Perfect.
announcement? 1 minute. Or is it possible?
Perfect.
Is it possible, Manish, and I'll get Manish and Subarashta in, that maybe you want an election before the announcement of a uniform civil code, before the inauguration of the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya?
Except
Maybe you
Arnab,
want to do it
except
before
for
any
2 or
such
3
moves
states,
are made.
BJP status is nullified. BJP is nowhere.
No, I don't think
Existence
that
is totally nullified.
something of that.
Why,
I think
why the
just,
Narendra Modi government is scared of early election? He
can you
should do
please
it.
ask to
If the whole India is together, if the whole India is with Narendra Modi and his presence of mind, let's do an early election. Do it. What is the
Elections
problem?
don't happen on
I
government
challenge
fancy like that,
Shahzad
Tausif.
to bring
Can you allow
10
me to
years of
speak?
work
Tausif,
chart,
why don't
and
you
I will
announce
bring
early
10 years of work
elections?
chart.
Why don't
Let's
you
compare.
why don't you
Let's
announce
compare in New
early
Delhi.
elections in Bengal first?
No, let's.
If you are so confident, have elections in Bengal.
We can't announce.
I think
Have elections now.
coming to your question, I think it is majorly just to be news because of
Manish Pariyar, please. Earlier with the JDU. Yeah, Manish.
Yeah, so it's primarily to make himself, a bit newsworthy because 23rd opposition meet is coming. I think that is one. He cannot force a election to anyone, right? That is a BJP's prerogative or NDA's prerogative. So he understands that. So it's just, to just create a right kind of ambience and environment for opposition meet. And also, as you rightly said, maybe to, make things a slightly bit more concrete, just to name that an election is coming. But yes, we all, we are waiting for the day when a Ram Mandir is going to be there. And I think Mr. Nitish Kumar is a very, very seasoned politician. He knows that the environment and the kind of narrative which is there in the country can change in favor of, even further in favor of BJP. And he would like to avoid, but he cannot force an election. And I'm sure, with BJP, they are capable people. They understand the right kind of timing, and they would do their own thing by announcing whatever is to be done, whether it is UCC or Ram Temple, or for that matter, any other announcement. It could be a surprise, isn't it? So what I understand is basically to make him a bit more relevant in the current situation that is there. Also, just, in 5 seconds, I'll finish it off. He's under tremendous pressure. And as you see, if you watch his speech, because I stay in Patna, he has been, speaking a lot of times very, very unconventional Bihari language, or you can say Hindi. That's not the language of a chief minister, what he was speaking right now. It is very unusual for him also to speak that kind of a language. So, we have been observing him. He has been a brilliant chief minister earlier, but now I think he's no more the same person.
You worked very closely with him. in
Yeah,
the past,
so, you know, he
Manish.
said,
In the
if you
past,
notice-
you worked closely with him. And,
If you notice, he said 2014.
I would like to ask you, as someone who's worked closely with him and observed his body language, you saw the way he spoke. I also found that very un-Nitish-like. It was a casual remark. It was casual. It was not well thought out. And he is a person who knows when to make a headline. This was an unnecessary headline in that sense. So why did he make that slip? Was it a slip? Was it conscious? Is it reflecting something before the 23rd?
So, two things. First he said 2014, somebody corrected. So the video which you ran, he said 2014 and somebody corrected him 24. Now, this is something which is a regular feature. He keeps forgetting, right? Which is unfortunate, but still that is a reality. Second, I think it was a thought out decision. He doesn't make statements of that importance just like that. So it was pretty well thought out. But, it's a concern. A lot of other peoples have also said that it is a pretty much concern whether he's capable to lead that opposition group or not, considering the kind of condition he's right now.
What do you mean?
So I would say that, I don't think he's fit enough right now to be announced as a Prime Minister of the country because of the kind of...
I don't know the name of this man. Please, Arnab Goswami ji, let me know this man first. Then I will comment on him.
Okay, his name is Mr. Mishra. Since you asked, may I please answer your question?
Yeah.
The person who made those comments on Mr. Nitish Kumar is Mr. Manish Bariyar. He has been He's worked in the JDU before.
Right.
He's spoken on behalf of the JDU on earlier programs. Now he's not with the JDU, and
I officially state
he is
now
Patna based.
I officially must state he has never been important inside JDU. Neither in any team of media. He may be associated with Patna JDU. He never closely worked with Nitish Kumar. I challenge him, prove that whether he has ever worked
I
with
used to
Nitish
be an
Kumar.
intellectual head of the party.
Hold on. Since 19...
Mr. Mishra, I used to be the head of
I know Nitish Kumar ji as a personality, as a person, as a politician of India since 1994.
No, Subrashta, let him respond, please, because he's feeling... Subrashta, let me say this. Mr. Satyaprakash Mishra, who is the national convener of the Nitish Vichar Manch Mission 2024, is taking umbrage to certain comments made by Mr. Manish Bariyar, and I think, Subrashta, he has a right to respond to what seems to be an aggravated point in the debate.
Arnab, I just want to clarify.
Manish has the right. Manish, for what you said, he has the right to feel aggrieved.
Arnab, before he says that,
you raised questions on the personal capacity and health of Mr. Kumar, which I believe is an unfounded comment. I mean, you don't have any...
No, he has obviously the right. I only observed that he keeps forgetting, right? This is in public domain.
No, but you tried to draw a conclusion out of it, Manish. Manish, you did.
Heard about it.
Okay, now here is response. It's getting serious, this part of the debate. It's unexpected. 1 minute. Bridgemon is also protesting. Now, Bridgemon...
I have to finish one point.
Complete your point, Satyaprakash. This is unexpected.
I know Nitish Kumar ji since 1994 as a politician, and I have observed his complete lifestyle of politics. On the basis of that, I must say Nitish Kumar does politics on the platform of responsibility and credibility. He has never done anything which may labeled as irresponsible or non-credible thing. He does not forget anything. Mr. Manish tried to create an image of Nitish Kumar which is rubbish, which is just... we decline to accept such a comment by
Arnab, I would want to respond with certain facts.
One minute. May I? One second. Subrashta, I'm coming to you, and I want to make a point on this aspect. And I believe, Subrashta, what happens a debate when it takes a turn. And we start commenting on the individual incapacity of an individual or their health. You can make comments such as ability. We question the intellectual ability of certain leaders. But here, it's not the intellectual ability of Mr. Nitish Kumar which is being questioned. His intellectual capacity is being questioned in a sense which Mr. Mishra has felt aggrieved by.
I would like to clarify.
But I believe we should leave it there. Go back to the political debate, please. If you allow me, please. Let's go into the... I don't want to debate Mr. Nitish Kumar. You see, I disagree with Mr. Kumar and Nitish Kumar knows it. But I'm not going to, make a personal comments on Mr. Nitish Kumar. That is perhaps not appropriate. So, Subrashta, you're free to make your point. Subrashta.
Arnab, yes, Arnab, do we remember June 24?
Why?
In the annals of Indian history? How do we remember June 24? We remember June 24 as a date when the emergency was brought in this country. Who were the leaders who were fighting for the emergency? The whole fight began from the, from the land of Bihar, from the land of JP, and all these people who are now going to assemble on June 23rd and June 24th and sort of make a grand pronouncement against Mr. Modi are people who were up in arms against the Congress party then. So I don't know if Satya Prakash ji remembers or not. Surely Nitish Kumar doesn't remember his own history. If Nitish Kumar would have remembered, he would have never allowed Congress party to share stage with the other opposition leaders who, by the way, some of them were in jail during emergency. How can Nitish Kumar forget such an important historic moment in history and go ahead and water it down with this kind of a sham of an opposition unity that we find here? Right now on your show, these people who claim to be the opposition cannot even agree for one person to have a singular voice on your show. And you rightfully raised that question, Arnab. How do we assume that these people are not going to make a mockery of our democracy? Yes, you may find Mr. Manisha's comment a little unpalatable, but if we were in the West, people would have, commentators, analysts would have shred the politician to pieces based on their body language. And I'm really sorry to say, but in 2005,
the political
Nitish Kumar
parties
was a
who have got the mandate
it is going to be 2025
India, they will make a mockery to the constitution and democracy. Wow, Subrashta, I mean this kind of statement coming from you, it's very shocking. You're making fun.
Arnab, may I just come in for 10 seconds?
For all these political parties.
Why is it shocking?
I don't understand. Why are you so much
Why
nervous?
is it shocking? Did I misquote a fact?
Why are you so much nervous?
Was the emergency not brought in on June 2024?
Let all the political parties come under one roof.
Are we not being dishonest to the legacy? Are we not being dishonest to the legacy of all those who fought for the emergency?
I will bring 10 years
by
of
joining
workshop.
hands with the Congress party.
What Narendra Modi has done and
please remind me, has the Congress party changed its character or organizational structure ever since that momentous
you can't
day
make fun of this political party who are going to meet on the 23rd of June.
I'm asking very pressing, sharp questions. You are unable to answer, so you're not allowing me to speak. But answer me.
No, what kind of sharp question
is this? You're
making fun of these political parties who are going to meet on the 23rd of June.
Who knows so many leaders?
No, I don't think anyone is making fun.
We are a generation who can
No, 1 minute. If we were making fun, 1 minute, may I please? Tausif, allow me to come in now. Thank you. Thank you, Tausif. I'm coming in now. Shehzad wanted to make a point. The BRS spokesperson hasn't opened his innings. The SP spokesperson hasn't opened his innings. So I'm first going to get in those who have not spoken with your permission. And I would like to bring in Abbas and Mr. Reddy. Mr. Reddy and Mr. Abbas, since you have not spoken, I'll come to you, Tausif, after them.
Just 10 seconds. Arnab, just 10 seconds before Abbas can come.
I'm going to go to the BRS and SP first.
Just 10 seconds.
One minute. How do you view this whole talk that the elections could be earlier? What do you think? Are you prepared for it? Akhilesh is going for the meeting on 23rd. Is he ready for an election in 23?
See, certainly people of the country are fed up with the policies of Bharatiya Janata Party.
No, but are you ready for an election this year?
Saying this from
you know how strong Yogi is going in UP right now.
Recently, if you read the recent issue of the organizer, that is RSS mouthpiece, they have said it, that Modi magic, so-called Modi magic and Hindutva will no longer work. BJP needs to introspect now. So I think they have realized that there is going to be a change in the union government in the upcoming election. So they may postpone it. And we have seen during 1977...
I find it interesting, Abbas, that you are saying... Am I to assume that the organizer is the final word for the Samajwadi Party?
No, I am saying that even the mouthpiece of BJP and RSS is saying that they are not going to win. It is time that BJP should introspect.
Have they said that?
That means something, Arnab. That means something.
Karan.
I think they have realized.
He is completely misquoting that. All the organizers said was that BJP needs to be strong in regional pockets as well. They need regional strength. That's all they said.
And what has happened?
You have to stop him from misquoting the organizer, please.
Transfer black money to white.
Please don't misquote. Please don't mislead.
So certainly, people of the country are.
The organizer, all it has said is that the BJP.
Now I want to.
Please keep quiet.
Anger is going to increase.
I want an understanding of one issue. I'm going to come to you, Shehzad.
Arnab,
just 1 minute. Karan, 1 minute. Mr. Reddy, you see, I as a citizen of India, I'm getting very confused. First of all, I don't know when the elections are going to be. You are saying the elections will happen now. I don't know why. Secondly, I don't know who is with whom, Mr. Reddy. KCR invited Arvind Kejriwal, Akhilesh, all to his Khammam rally, right? Several leaders of the opposition participated. Nitish Kumar is having his own arrangement. Sharad Pawar is having his own arrangement. Then they are meeting separately together. Nitish Kumar is asked, how do you know how KCR held a rally? He said, I don't know. What rally? What KCR? So he's totally ignoring your leader. I'm getting confused. You need to clear things out for us. I began the debate by saying, who will people of India choose? Will they choose a coalition government or will they choose Narendra Modi? That's the choice, the way I look at it. What do you think, Mr. Reddy?
Now people will decide at an appropriate time. Every political party for that matter who has the ability to fight BJP and will fight in different way, these attempts will go on. And Nitish Kumar ji is trying, KCR ji is fighting BJP, and Sharad Pawar ji's political party, NCP may have their own opinion. But end of the day, the common idea is to fight BJP and, form an alternative government in the center.
What is your core agenda besides removing Modi?
The basic idea.
Of the Prime Minister, that's all. No agenda for the people. No agenda for the people of the country.
Hold.
He just said
Karan, can you please hold? I can shout.
Of the Prime Minister.
Karan, I can shout.
Not
I can
removal
shout.
of poverty.
I can
not
shout
jobs,
like you.
Not Pakistan.
Please
not
hold.
China. Nothing
Karan,
for the issue.
Okay,
why do you go to China, Pakistan, Bangladesh and all? Be in India. Talk about India.
These are issues. These are issues you'll have to deal with. If you want a government in the center.
Wait.
Please wake up from your mind.
Karan, let him continue.
These are
issues. What I'm trying to tell you.
Reddy complete.
The common thing here it is fighting against BJP. Every political party may have their own way of doing things. The issue here is, I clearly observed, this trend. Whenever BJP is on a shaky wicket, this discussion of opposition unity comes out. They'll ask, Himachal Pradesh, opposition unity discussion will come out. People will try to prove that opposition is not united, who is against Narendra Modi. People will choose. The country have seen many times in the past, many alternatives have come.
Are you in a hurry as well Are you in a hurry? Nitish Kumar indicates that he's in a hurry.
I don't know whether Mr. Nitish Kumar is in a hurry or not. Let me not jump to the conclusions.
Are you going to go to Patna on
23rd?
Are you going to, is KCR going to go to Patna on 23rd?
We will discuss. We have enough time.
Has he been invited?
We have our own strategy.
Has he been invited?
We are not in a hurry.
Has he been invited?
Arnab,
has he been invited?
I don't think so at this point in time.
Why has he not been invited? Okay, Tosi, why haven't you invited him? How can you opposition?
That you should ask Nitish Kumar.
Why haven't you invited? Why have you not invited?
Why do you think that opposition unity only will?
How will you run the country when you don't invite each other?
Who they are inviting and Nitish
Why do you think so? I mean, it is not necessary. That's what I'm trying to say. Whenever BJP is on a shaky wicket, this discussion will come up. Neither we are in a hurry.
Okay, why hasn't Nitish invited KCR? 1 minute. Satyaprakash Mishra, there was this visual that happened in Patna. KCR took all the trouble and went to Patna. I wish our library picks up those pictures very quickly. I'll try and put it out there. And there was this moment, pehle aap moment that was going on between KCR and Nitish. When KCR went all the way to Nitish to seek his help, is it not decency to invite KCR to this big meeting that's happening for an opposition unity alliance to defeat Narendra Modi in 2024. Mr. Mishra, why haven't you invited KCR?
All opposition parties
Arnab, I think you should leave some stuff to the opposition itself. They can decide themselves whom they are going to call and when they are going to call.
No, I'm asking Mr. Mishra, he's the host.
Have been invited.
I'm asking Mr. Mishra, he's the host.
What is going to happen?
No, I'm asking Mr. Mishra, he's the host. Mr. Mishra, why have you called KCR? He's a significant leader, sitting Chief Minister of Telangana, has major national aspirations as well. Is he not necessarily important enough for you?
Since last year, August, Nitish Kumar ji has met several opposition party leaders and approximately every opposition party leader. And all are invited to join the opposition
I'm
unity.
getting confused again.
It is up to...
Don't
get confused.
No, but
don't get confused.
I am
clearly stating, I will definitely state official...
Mr. Mishra and Mr. Shehzad on two sides.
I officially state one thing. All opposition party are invited and they are free to join the opposition meet of the 23rd.
Have you invited KCR?
All opposition party of India are invited to the meeting, and especially KCR, the first man who met Nitish Kumar in Patna. He was the first man who started talking to Nitish Kumar ji, and Nitish Kumar ji met several other political opposition party, head of the opposition political party. Definitely, they have different kind of stand on different issues. KCR is welcome to the Patna if he wishes to join the opposition
welcome
unity.
Means, Mr. Mishra, you can't give an invitation like that on a 10 o'clock program. It has to be through the right channels. Have you, Mr. Reddy, can I just...
I have so many information which I don't want to disclose now on the television channel, but I must state one thing very clearly. All opposition party head are invited. They are, if they are willing to join the opposition unity, they will be welcomed.
Are you willing to join, Mr. Reddy?
I have information.
Please say it. No, Mr. Reddy, are you willing to join?
See, at this point in time, I'm going to say the like-minded parties will work together at an appropriate time. There is no hurry for us, as you were asking. There is nothing hurry for us now to decide what to be doing on 23rd. We will discuss.
Shehzad,
we will
you're not going to be invited, Shehzad.
Sorry to say.
You're not going to be invited, Shehzad, but yeah.
Arnab, may I just have 10 seconds? And I promise I'll finish in 10 seconds. It's a bizarre situation that the inviter doesn't want to invite and the invited doesn't want to be invited. Have you seen a more bizarre situation?
Why should we disclose our strategy to Shehzad?
And the invited doesn't want to be invited.
What is BJP problem in it? What is BJP problem in it? So why are you so worried, Shehzad? They may invite some parties, they may not invite some parties. What is BJP botheration in it? If you are strong,
and BJP,
if you are strong,
1 minute, please.
that you can form the government in any situation, why should you be bothering about it?
Speak for 10 seconds. Your audiences are messaging me that when will I speak? Can I please speak for 10 seconds?
No, who are you speaking
count
to?
10 seconds
10 seconds.
Okay,
Arnab, may I please?
No, what he's trying to tell you is our business. What are you interfering?
Important question that why
he's telling you, Mr. Mishra is telling you, Shehzad, you decide whether you want to have elections in 23 or 24. Whether we call KCR or anyone is our business. Why are you getting excited?
I'll answer that. Now, give me 10 seconds to answer that. Give me 10 seconds to answer that uninterrupted. It is entirely their business to decide whom they want to invite and not invite, or it is Rahul Gandhi's business to make Nitish Kumar invite or not invite somebody. That's fine. But having said that, those who are in a hurry to have elections early should also declare that their Vidhan Sabhas will be held early, for instance, Bengal.
Why?
But let me tell you why they want to advance the election.
Again.
The reason they want to advance the election is because if the elections are announced early, then Ram Mandir can't be inaugurated, and this is the entire lobby that has been trying for last 70 years to delay the Ram Mandir. That is the entire agenda.
So again,
this is the anti-Hindu mindset that after 500 years, the Hindu faithful will get the Ram Mandir, but they want somehow that the elections are announced and then the Ram Mandir inauguration should not happen.
Now,
therefore, Tausif is dying. Tausif is dying to have the elections early. Nitish is dying to have the elections early because at any cost, the Hindu faithful should not have the Ram Mandir.
We will win more than 225 seats. We are not scared at all. But
Then
again,
announce
if you
it.
don't have anything,
Announce
again
it.
you have to say about Ram Mandir.
Then
Now,
announce
this is
it.
the
How can
problem
he
that
announce?
BJP
You got to
doesn't have any
announce.
development
Then you
issues.
announce it.
How can he announce? You
Doesn't
got to
have any
announce.
development work.
BJP is
Shehzad,
going to
I am
announce the
coming
Vidhan
to
Sabha
Delhi.
elections
I
with
am
the Lok
coming to
Sabha.
Delhi with my
I
chalk
challenge you,
chart
announce
of
the Vidhan
10 years.
Sabha with the Lok Sabha.
You bring your, you
He
bring
says
your
announce the
Lok Sabha.
Vidhan
You
Sabha.
announce the Vidhan Sabha with the Lok
Sit
Sabha.
together and we will talk about what we have done in 10 years.
You
Accept
also.
the challenge.
Shehzad bhai.
Shehzad bhai, accept
I know,
the
Mr.
challenge.
Brijmohan, you don't want the Ram Mandir. I know that. I know your party's official position is against the Ram Mandir.
बैठ जाते हैं एक साथ. अरे आप
All these Ram Virodhis don't want
मैं हार
it.
गया, अगर मैं हार गया आपका जूता मेरा सर. चलो पब्लिक मार खा.
My Juta has better places to be in.
But bring your
Just
work
for your
chart of 10 years.
information.
I will bring my work chart
My
of 10
Juta
years.
has better
Let's compare
places
and
to
do
go
the
on.
election in next 3 months.
My
Let's
Juta
see
has
who will
better
get the
places
vote.
to be in, bhai sahab.
Let's
Like my
see who will
feet.
get the vote, sir.
My Juta is best at my feet.
No,
But
sir.
having
Let's
said
see.
that,
Let's
I
see.
can
Don't get
understand
scared.
why you want to
Don't
prevent
get
the Ram
scared.
Mandir
I'm a
from
man of
being
my
done
word.
as a
A new
local.
angle
I'm a
brought
man
into
of
the
my word.
debate.
Why you don't want the Ram Mandir?
A new angle
to be
brought into the
taken
debate.
I understand.
Do you,
Once again,
one minute,
don't do that.
I left it.
Don't do that.
Subrashta, you think that's a red
Talk
herring? He
about
says,
development,
he
what
says,
you have done
he
in
says
last 10
Nitish
years.
wants to have an early election.
talk
Karan, he
about
says
what you
Nitish
have
wants to
done
have an early
for
election.
the
Karan and
people in last 10
Subrashta,
years.
because Nitish wants to block the Ram Mandir from being inaugurated by...
Shame,
In
Shehzad.
2019,
Shame.
Arnab, if you remember, they did not want a verdict on the Ram Mandir to come before the elections. They tried their level best and they succeeded in stalling the proceedings. They did not want day-to-day hearing at that time. So yes, they know that if the Ram Mandir comes, it will be a huge boost to the image of BJP.
Bridgemohan.
They are aware of that.
Bridgemohan ji
knows that. They did that in 2019, but it did not help.
They have taken name of Bajrangwali in Karnataka, and now they are not in Karnataka. The same thing will be happening in Lok Sabha election.
Bridgemohan and Abbas.
They will use more name.
Bridgemohan and Abbas. One minute. Abbas, are you trying to bring the elections forward? Are you trying to bring the elections forward, Abbas, to stop the inauguration of the Ram Mandir? Is that your Patna plan?
No,
I think this is
Abbas. I believe that like Indira Gandhi preponed election in 1977, I think similar situation is going to happen during this undeclared emergency, and BJP is going to lose badly. This is reality. And as far as Ram Mandir's construction is concerned, it is on the order of the Honorable Supreme Court. And Ram Mandir is a matter of belief for us, but for Bharatiya Janata Party, it is a matter of election 2020 politics. That's all they want to do. They don't see nothing beyond that. Nothing beyond politics, nothing beyond their interest, their benefit. I strongly believe that the anger of the people of this country is going to increase every other day. They're going to delay the election. This is a reality, and BJP knows it well. All these spokespersons of BJP
Arnab, there are a lot
know
of
it
these
well.
challenges being thrown on your show today. I absolutely, I have half a mind to agree with Mr. Abbas today. Since we are in a show where a lot of challenges are being thrown, so let me agree with Mr. Abbas and let me say that let's fight. The opposition should also come out in the open and say they'll fight this election on the basis of Ram Mandir. If he believes that the opposition
unity is fight this election on the basis of the issues which are related.
Ram Mandir is not an issue for election.
Ram Mandir is not an issue for politics.
Wow, so Ram Mandir is not an issue which is relevant to the people of this country.
It's not an issue.
You just said moments ago that you believe in the sentiments of Ram Mandir. See, Arnab, the problem is exactly this. You successfully mentioned how
I'm a little confused.
And waiting
I am a little confused now. I am getting a little confused. By the way, Shehzad, I have some breaking news. I have some breaking news. Shehzad is on the debate.
7 bridges falling in 1 year. That was the headline you wanted to change, Mr. Nitish Kumar.
Yeah, on the bridge. I have Shehzad and Manish on the left. I got some news and I was given an update where I have been informed, Mr. Mishra, that there has been a comment from Tejasvi who said that both he, and I'd like Mr. Reddy on, both he and Nitish Kumar have been trying to get on the phone with KCR, but they have not been able to get through on the phone. Do you want to help them? I mean, is Mr. KCR carrying a mobile number that Nitish ji can call him on right now? Why is it so difficult? I mean, there's no problem with the telephone connections there.
Invitee doesn't want to be invited. This is the first case where the person they're trying to invite doesn't want to be invited.
Mr. Reddy, 1 minute. Mr. Reddy, listen to me. Listen to me now, Mr. Reddy. Mr. Reddy, 1 minute. Mr. Reddy, I must have a chat with you now. Mr. Reddy, what is going on? Please tell me. You know, Mr. Reddy, I'll tell you one thing. I had both the fortunate and the unfortunate experience of being a young political reporter in the late 90s when I used to report on coalition politics. Fortunate because I got to meet a lot of people, understand politics at a ground level. Unfortunate because as a citizen of the country, I found it appalling that you didn't know what was going on. There's no talk of governance. Who's meeting whom, who's come where, who's having a meeting, who's having chai, who's having samosa, what's going on. And I just felt sitting in Delhi that who's going to think of the country. Now, please tell me, Mr. Nitish Kumar and Mr. KCR came together to form an alternative to Narendra Modi's government. Just a few months back, the pictures are on the screen. And today, am I to believe that they can't get through to each other on the phone?
No, actually, that was a different platform when KCR ji went to Bihar. And yes, there was a press conference.
The platform was to defeat Modi.
And I mean, see, does the general, every political party, those who are in the opposition today, Modi will fight for it. Now, I will not say that it went wrong. At the same time, I will not confirm that the phone was not received and all that stuff. Fine. The party will give an official statement on it if that was the case.
The problem
but
is
here in the
Rahul
debate,
Gandhi.
I can tell you.
Arnab, the problem is
No. I am only worried. Why Shehzad is so much worried? If you think that the opposition parties are not, we are not way ahead of Modi, why Shehzad Warrior is so worried?
KCR does not have anything to do with Rahul. He has told Nitish,
we maintain equal distance with both BJP and Congress party.
But Rahul इनको जुदा कराए. ये Rahul है. The problem name is Rahul.
No.
Arnab, the name of the problem is Rahul.
It's not the question, Shehzad.
The cross connection
I don't know.
is Rahul.
What's your...
When there was no Rahul, Nitish and KCR were together. When there is
I don't know why
Shehzad
is taking my time to answer my issue.
It's just such a simple problem.
Satyaprakash Mishra to Shehzad. Go on. Shehzad, what do you want to be the
spokesperson of BJP. When Nitish Kumar ji started, formed the government with the second political party, there was Rahul Gandhi.
Let me quote the great
Rahul Gandhi.
Arnab, I have to quote Aishwarya Kapoor. Arnab, I beseech you to allow me to quote Aishwarya Kapoor.
You don't let others speak.
मोदी इनको साथ लाए, राहुल इनको जुदा करवाए. This is what Aishwarya Kapoor said.
And now the case KCR
is absolutely right.
There in Patna. And now this is
ये लाइन मोदी इनको सोने नहीं देता, राहुल इनको एक खोने नहीं देता.
India to join hand
मोदी इनको सोने नहीं देता, राहुल इनको एक खोने नहीं देता.
Dictatorial attitude of the government of India, the Modi government, the very dictator government, and within the same June, the same thing is happening in Patna. So there is one theory is now complete. ये सरकार को अब पटना
मोदी इनको सोने नहीं देता, राहुल इनको होने नहीं देता.
इस चीज को समझ लीजिए. The one thing is very clear. The same month, remember, the same month emergency declared. Now the undeclared emergency represented by the Modi government. It will be revoked by the unity of all
emergency was declared by Rahul Gandhi's grandmother. Anyways, let's leave that aside. Let's leave that aside, sir, for a moment.
No, was that a casual comment?
Isn't the problem Rahul?
Was there a casual
Modi इनको सोने नहीं देता, राहुल इनको एक खोने नहीं देता.
Casual comment because I really want to understand it. I want to understand it. Because you are the convener of the Nitish Vichar Manch.
Yeah.
I just want to know. I have 30 seconds left, sir. Was it a serious comment or casual comment? Because it's gone breaking news in a lot of places. Nitish Kumar says elections will be in 2023. Was it just...
He's a seasoned politician. Whatever observation he made, there is a meaning in that.
It's not a guess.
He's a seasoned politician. Whatever he says, that has meaning in that.
How much time do I have? Yeah.
He doesn't make cheap comment, Arnab. He never made any kind of cheap comment in the entire of his life.
It was that kind of a cheap offer. 2 days to go, rush, offer limited. It was that kind of an offer made by Mr. Nitish Kumar to change the headline. 7 bridges have gone down in the last 1 year. He's not answering that. He wants to change the goalposts and bring this headline to elections happening in 2023. Rush and choose me. But that's not going to happen. You don't even have political capital in Bihar. You are third largest in Bihar. That is what your status in Bihar is. You're talking about cobbling up a national alliance.
Please speak few words on Balasore accident also.
No, that you ask JDU to.
Please speak few words.
You found friends.
Few words on Balasore also.
I can tell you what Mr.
Nation
Gandhi. He calls Mr. Rahul Gandhi buffon.
No,
and Mr. Tawfiq Party has lost his national party status.
I think is amply clear. Now, if I may have a
word. If
the
opposition is ready to fight election, I guess Narendra Modi should not be scared. It is as simple as that. If Shehzad is ready, if Narendra Modi is ready, BJP is ready.
If Mamta Didi is not scared, she should announce the Vidhan Sabha with the Lok Sabha. If Mamta Didi is scared, she won't. If Mamta Didi is not scared, she will say
I am ready for a Bengal. You can come and contest election in Bengal. Trust me.
No, you say Vidhan Sabha with Lok Sabha. Why are you scared?
Okay, viewers. And we will gain more
as of now, active moves. This is a very newsy month. As I thank everyone, I want to tell you there are two big news events this week. And the first news event, of course, is the Prime Minister's upcoming visit to the United States of America, which is going to get massive wall-to-wall coverage here on Republic. And the second big event is the meeting of the opposition parties around the same time on the 23rd of June. And that is happening in Patna. So it's a newsy week. Election season, big developments, and stay tuned right here on Republic for all of that. See you at 9 o'clock tomorrow. Good night and goodbye.
Republic #1 on TV, now soon on digital this July. Republic has been #1 for the last 6 years. And in these 6 years, you've loved us, you've supported us, you've stood by us. And we at Republic have broken the biggest news stories. We've set the nation's news agenda. And now we are ready for the big disruption on digital. Yes, so that you don't miss a moment of what's going on in the country and around the world. Republic on digital this July. Republic is #1 on television, now soon on digital this July. Republic TV has been #1 on television for the past 6 years. We broke the biggest stories and reported from where it mattered. We disrupted broadcast news television in India, and now we are all set to go digital. Republic on digital this July.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand.
24 के जनवरी तक हम तो आग्रह करेंगे कि भाई आप तो कर दीजिएगा, अच्छी बात है। हम तो शुरू से कह रहे हैं कि और जल्दी करिए। जितना जल्दी करवा दीजिएगा उतना अच्छा है। कुछ जरूरी है कि अगले ही साल चुनाव होगा? कोई ठिकाना है कि और पहले ही चुनाव हो जाए?
Republic #1